we'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Boston Celtics. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Pass to Holiday. Butler with a steal. Outside, Green. And here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Impeccable touch from Steph.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Down low. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Spins. Back to Butler. It's Pajemski on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside White. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Green. Now here's Kuminga. Outside for Butler. Outside Pajemski. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boston trailing. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Up top, Horford. Outside Holiday. Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
To the middle. A nice shot by Butler.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Horford outside. Back to Tatum. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors leading. .105 left to play in the first. Outside heel. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 5 points.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
And that one drops.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
On the wing, Holiday. Here's Brown. Second chance effort. Misses at the rim. The Warriors lead by 3. The kick out, Curry. Outside heel. Outside Kuminga. To the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Pass to Horford. Back to Holiday. Now White. Guarded by Hield. Here's Tatum. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Warriors ahead, leading by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Horford. Here's Hauser. Inside. Tatum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Tatum's got 10.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Craig. Out to the wing. Here's Hauser. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Hauser's got his first bucket in this one. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis. Drew Holiday.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Tatum with a screen. Pass to Pritchard. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. So it's the Warriors now. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Pass to Tatum. There's a screen. Here's Hauser. He's watched by Kuminga. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston. The Warriors lead by 3. At Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Holiday. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The determination from Holiday shines through there. Refuses to give up on that shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Here's Tillman. Back to Holiday. Pass to Tillman. Just 5 to shoot. Tillman with a screen. Charity stripe shot. Brown, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Assisted.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Timeout, timeout. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Here's White. He's scoreless. Porzingis for 3. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Curry looking it over. To the inside. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's White. The Warriors pull it in. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Butler. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 9. To the left side wing. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. He's off on the second. The Warriors lead by 8. Ooh, ripped away. 20 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And the layup is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The 3 from Curry. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 8.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Here's Kuminga. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Back to Porzingis. Over Green. Operating inside. Porzingis.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game. The Warriors lead by 6. To the middle. The kick out, Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. Down low. Butler drops it in.
In the NBA. You let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Butler. The gritty finish from Butler there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Porzingis for 3. Drills it from deep. Porzingis has got 12 points.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And that one falls for Curry. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Inside. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Here's Curry. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Outside Tatum. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Here's Curry. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. So it's Boston now. They trail by 7. Up top, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Down low. Outside Holiday. Back to Horford. Second chance shot. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 7. To the inside. Kuminga. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Drew Holiday. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal. Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 15.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. Out to Hield. Now Looney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it. Rebound Boston.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Count the basket.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Pass to Cornette. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high...
56.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. To the middle. Here's Horford. And he gets that one.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Curry, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Horford outside. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Curry. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
A good look from Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Horford's got 7 points for the quarter. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And that one's good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Here's Curry. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Celtics trail by 9.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Right side, Porzingis.
Xavier Tillman. Derek.
Back to White.
Drew Holiday.
Pass to Porzingis. Fires the 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Curry. Back to Heel. Curry's shot is off. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Back to White. The 3 is up. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Butler taking his time here. Back to Curry. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Outside, Brown. Back to Porzingis. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 0.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here's Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 28.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Warriors.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
5 seconds.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Golden State ball.
For 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Curry.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Craig with a screen. Pass to Cornette. Here's Hauser. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. Another shot. Here's Cornette. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Second team.
First one falls for him.
At the line, Luke Cornette. At the line for 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Curry. No good with a jumper from the wing. And And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant.